Hey everyone, this is Chase at Rocky Mountain ATV. Today I want to share with you the first 5 items I would buy for a dirt bike, new or used, if I had $100. All right, everyone, welcome back for another top 5. In this video today, kind of want to switch things up a little bit. So I want to share with you guys the first 5 items I would buy for a dirt bike, whether it's brand new or used, given $100. Now, I'm not saying you have $100 to buy all the things we're going to talk about. I'm talking you're going to buy one item that's right around the $100 mark. I'm going to start with the first thing I would buy, and then we'll just kind of move down the list from there. But the way this whole video came about is we were just having a discussion at work one day, and we were kind of discussing what we would buy as riders. And so we thought, you know what? Let's make it a video, get the conversation started. So I want to hear what you guys think. Comment below. You know, do you like the list that I have? What would you change? What would you buy if you had $100 to your name? So take that hard-earned cash, go to RockyMountainATVMC.com and get the things we're talking about. So first item I'm going to talk about is handlebars. Now, if you have a handlebar on your bike that you're already happy with, you like the bend, you like the feel of it, no need to get a new handlebar. It's going to come down to rider preference. But for me, anytime I hop on a new bike or used, typically the first thing that I like to change to give me more comfort and just kind of have that home feeling on a bike is a set of bars. So experiment with different handlebars, ride your friends' bikes, kind of see what different bends feel like. And there might be one that you haven't tried yet that you really like, and that'll kind of help you decide if you need to get new handlebars or not. But the ones that I like that I have right now, these are the ODI Podium Flight bars. So with these, I use the McGrath bend. I'm a shorter rider, about 5'7", so I like a low bar, not a lot of back sweep, so pretty flat, low. So again, just try different bends, ride your buddy's bike, that's gonna help you out. And then when it comes to bars as well, grips. If you're gonna get new bars, always have a set of grips that's gonna make you feel comfortable, that you're gonna like with your hands. There's a lot of different grips out there. We even have a buyer's guide where we talk about the different options. I've got the EMIC V2 Pros here. Second edition, nice soft compound. If you've never used a lock-on grip, I like them a lot just because of how easy they install and remove. No wire, no safety glue. So first item I would buy, if I had $100, set of bars and grips. The second item I would buy after I've got my handlebars is the one-piece handlebar mount from Ride Engineering. I've used this on all the bikes that I've had. It's one of my favorite accessories, and what's so great about it is that the top piece of the clamp is one single piece. It's billet aluminum, super high quality, it's lightweight as well. But what I love about it, it has a lot more torsional rigidity. So if you go down, whether it's a tip over or a crash, your bars are not gonna twist nearly as much. So they'll still tweak just a little bit, but it's not where you get up and your handlebars are so sideways that you can't even ride the bike anymore. So especially in a race situation where you're trying to save as much time if you do go down, I love having that one-piece bar mount just for that reason. When you go down, not gonna twist your bars as much. So that's the second item I would buy. They're right about $100, is the one-piece handlebar mount from Ride Engineering. Third item I would buy, tires. Now let's be real here, you're not gonna get a front and a rear tire for under $100 unless you can find an amazing closeout deal, but tires are important. That's what's contacting the ground, that's what's going to give you confidence as a rider, help you get that traction. If you have a brand new bike, probably don't need to worry about it, but if there's a tire that you just love, you gotta have it on your bike, then yeah, go get that tire. But what I always recommend is look at the condition of your tires and really just kind of replace which one needs to be replaced the most. Now for me personally, when it comes to front and rear tires, I'll usually go through 2, maybe 3 rear tires before I swap out a front, but that doesn't mean you want to neglect your front tire. I'm a front end steering guy. I like to have a lot of confidence in my front tire that's gonna bite when I'm leaning the bike over. So I'm picky about front tires. Right now I've got the Pirelli MX32s. I've been really happy with these. So just kind of look at your tires, decide which one needs to be replaced the most. That's gonna give you more confidence as a rider. Another tip is, you know, select tires that cater to the type of terrain that you're gonna be riding in. If you're a motocross rider, obviously you're gonna go with the motocross tire, but I see a lot of guys who are out riding trails or maybe desert that just have a, you know, an intermediate motocross tire, but might be better off with maybe a more trail specific tire, a hybrid tire, or if you're riding desert mostly, you know, there's a lot of tires that are more catered toward desert. So look at your tire condition, decide if they do need to be replaced, and if you're gonna get a new tire on there, maybe try and pick a tire that's gonna be more suited for the type of riding that you do most often. But that's my third item, is tires. Fourth item on my list, skid plate. I don't care if it's motocross or off-road, I think it's always worth investing in good protection for your bike. I've seen rocks get kicked up in damaged cases. You know, I've seen guys go riding off-road, trails, whatever it might be, without a skid plate. They ding up their frame pretty bad, or I've even seen holes get put in cases. So it's always a good idea to have a skid plate on there just to offer some protection for your bike. Right now, I've got the Cherubies off-road skid plate. I like it for motocross, especially because it's plastic, it's lightweight, it's not loud. What's cool about this skid plate is it actually comes with an extension for a linkage guard. So if you're doing more trails off-road riding, you want protection for your linkage, that will come included. But as far as skid plates go, there's a lot of different options out there. You can do plastic, which is what most motocross guys are gonna run, or carbon fiber. There's also aluminum, which is probably gonna be a little bit more heavy duty for your real aggressive off-road riding. Ultimately, it's gonna come down to you, what you prefer, but that's the fourth item I would get is a skid plate. Fifth and final item I would buy if I had $100, foot pegs. Now nowadays, you know, stock bikes, when it comes to foot pegs, they're actually pretty good. Some of your newer bikes are even coming with oversized foot pegs already, but foot pegs, like any item on your bike, they do start to wear down. You know, the cleats start to get rounded off a little bit. And for me, I like to have as much of that stuck to the bike feeling as possible. I really like to feel like I got a lot of grip on my pegs. So look at the condition of your foot pegs, and if they're pretty rounded off, or maybe you're looking to upgrade to an oversized foot peg, there's a lot of great options out there. The one that I'm running, this is the Tusk Billet aluminum foot peg. These are lightweight, they're oversized, they offer a lot of traction. I like that the cleats on these are replaceable. I've actually replaced the ones I have right now twice already. So if they do start to round off, you can just put new ones on there. And the price point on these, they're super inexpensive, well under $100. So for me personally, that would be my fifth and final item, is get some oversized foot pegs on there, something that's gonna offer a little bit more traction than what you may have now. That's just gonna give you more confidence as a rider. Those are my top 5. Handlebars and grips. Now I go with that one-piece mount coming from Ride Engineering. Third item is gonna be tires. Fourth, skid plate, get some protection on there. My fifth and final is gonna be foot pegs. Now I do have a bonus tip for you, because I'm sure a lot of you out there are probably thinking, yeah, levers will be on your list. You can do a clutch or a brake lever. You can get breakaways, but to get the both together, it's gonna be hard to find a good combo for less than $100. So if you wanna save your money and not quite get levers yet, here's my tip for you. You'll notice on my bike, I have my levers pushed really far in on the handlebars. There's a couple reasons that I do that. The first is that the farther out that I can grab my clutch lever, the more leverage that I'm getting towards the end. So it makes the clutch pull actually easier. So it's a great tip if you get arm pump. Move your clutch lever in. That's gonna, again, just give it more leverage. But also what's nice about that is having those farther in on the handlebar prevents you from bending or breaking your levers if you have a crash or tip over. I've had, trust me, plenty of tip overs since I've gotten this bike. These are the original levers. I have yet to bend or break one, and I credit that because I do move them so far in on the handlebars. Those are my top 5. Hope you guys like them. I want to hear the conversation. What do you guys think? Did I get it right? What would you get if you just had $100 to buy one part and then move on from there? But also, what if you only had $50? What would you buy with $50 or less? Because we actually want to do a video on that as well. If you guys like this top 5, get subscribed to our YouTube channel. We're constantly releasing awesome videos like this, as well as riding technique videos, buyer's guides, product spotlight videos. So hit that notification button, that will keep you up to date. To pick up all the parts and accessories that you need for your bike, ATV, UTV, whatever it is, click on the link or head over to RockyMountainATVMC.com. Orders over $75, ship free. I am Chase. We'll see you on the trails.